64 Josh, and this is your daily Nintendo news. I'm over here on the Nintendo subreddit. The first thing that I want to point out is Psyonix is evaluating whether to bring Rocket League to the Nintendo Switch. This is from IGN here, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Rocket League would be a great addition to the Nintendo Switch, and I need to mute this because it's making noise. But I think it'd be a great addition to the Nintendo Switch. To me, I'm an older gamer, obviously. I used to play games on the NES like RC Pro Am, and Rocket League just kind of has that RC Pro Am feel. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have an Xbox, you can get um, the Rare Collection, which has 30 games in it, and some of them are RC Pro Am 1 and 2. And basically, they're just an old school racing game, but Rocket League has that feel. What's up, drummer? How you doing, buddy? I'm just trying to wrap up my last show of the night here, grabbing some Nintendo news. So, yeah, if Rocket League came over to the Switch, that would be all right with me. That would be all right with me. It's a pretty fun game. Every person I've shown this game to has absolutely loved it. We own 3 copies of it in my house already, so that all 6 of us could play together, and being able to play it on the go, possibly like even just setting up and going head to head on that tiny screen would be a little tough, but it would be fun. So hopefully Rocket League does make its way over to the Switch. That would be all right with me. I'm not really sure what is up with this, but it says Nintendo is serious about a milking competition in 1-2 Switch against a farming company. So here's a tweet. It says milk match 1-2 Switch farmers versus gamers. Let's look at this picture a little closer here. what? What are we looking at here? Drummer saying Hot Wheels and Rocket League. I'm in. Yes, dude. Absolutely. They're in it now on the Xbox and PS4. But here we are. Milk match 1-2 Switch farmers versus gamers from Billings Farm and Museum in beautiful Vermont. Stay tuned for more. It's going to be legendary. Wow, so bad, so bad. So I guess let's just we'll keep watching to see what is actually happening here. 1-2 Switch was a game I was excited to play with my in particular the milking game with my grandmother, because she grew up on farms, and we had a dairy farm when I was a kid. Unfortunately, she's 80. It was a little rough on her hands, and so she wasn't able to do it. But she was able to play some other games on the Switch, which we had a great time doing. But yeah, I'm seeing Destinaut in the chat here doing the face palm, and yeah, whatever. I don't. I'm not even sure what's going on here, to be perfectly honest. But I guess they're gonna have some kind of a competition, so we will see. We will see. This is very important news, guys. Right here, Best Buy. We're gonna go ahead and click this one. Open it up. They are saying tomorrow at noon Central, they are going to have the NES Mini and the Nintendo Switch back in stock. So make sure that you are ready to go at noon Central Time so that you can get yourself either the NES Classic or the Switch. I'll be trying for both, honestly. I really want that Classic. I really want one. So, excuse me. Hopefully this one won't get away like it did last time I tried to order from Best Buy. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Really hoping it works out. Also, my son wants a Switch, so we're gonna go for it. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we're gonna try. But that's tomorrow, noon Central. If you're wanting to get either one of those systems, make sure you're online and ready to rock at noon Central. So good luck. Let me know in the comments of this. If you're watching this on YouTube and you ended up getting one, let me know. Last time I literally had it in my cart. I hit the pay button and it pulled it out of my cart and said it was sold out. So it was really, really sad. Really, really sad. Really want to get one of these NES Classics in the house. It'd be cool to be able to stream some of those games. So All right, let's head back to the Reddit here. The last thing, there's two other things I want to talk about. Yesterday we talked about Lego City Undercover, how you are going to need to download to play the game, and you needed to have internet connection. Not the case. They said, let's look at it here. You do not need to download the game to play. We'll open up the Eurogame article here. And basically that it was a misprint. Let's see if we can find where it says. I don't see it here. So, from what I read earlier though is basically you're going to need an internet connection to get updates, and I think they're saying you're not going to need to download it whatsoever, so you don't have to use 13 gigs of your space on your Switch, which is basically half, because it's 32 gigs, but you only have 26 available. So that's good to know, because, man, oh man, that would be just such a bummer. So it says Here's an update right here. Lego City Undercover Publishers Warner Brothers has provided us with a short statement on the game cartridge version, which suggests you will be able to play without downloading anything. Players who purchase Lego City Undercover on Nintendo Switch at retail do not need to download the game to play, a company spokesperson told us. We're still no clearer why the game's box states requires internet connection or the 13 gigs of storage, but the suggestion here perhaps that it's at least some of the game is playable without downloading. And one other article I found, and I can't remember where I found it now, I believe Warner Brothers said the internet connection is just for updates. So, Drummer in the chat saying he's looking for a Pro controller. I have two in a store near me if you want me to snag one for you, bud. And they were in stock on Amazon earlier today. I tweeted it out, I think, or yesterday. So you may want to check. The last thing I want to talk about right here, and this is from 4chan.org, and it's just a rumor about a leaked Nintendo Direct, and probably the funniest thing about this, I want to make sure that you guys see because I got a kick out of it. It says... Paper Mario Thousand Year Door HD closes link. As soon as that game is shown, apparently at any time in a leaked anything from Nintendo, we talked about it on the Nintendo Powercast tonight. Most people assume that it's fake, so everybody waits for the leak that doesn't have that game. Anyway, I got a kick out of that. I do want to look at this thing a little bit closer though. It's even if it's completely fake, man, it would be great if it is real. Then we have some great games heading our way. The main thing I want to look at here is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door HD. It's not a game I'm familiar with whatsoever, but apparently it's getting some tweaks if this is legit, and it's scheduled to release in October again. No idea. They're saying Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo Switch. It's a port of the Wii U, and it will also add a few things like slopes. Cool. Breath of the Wild is going to show gameplay shown of Cave of Trials. The new feature in the map shows players when enemy camps are nearby. So, who knows? Splatoon 2, a little bit about that. Then we get into Virtual Console, which really piqued my interest. So, basically talking about GameCube games like Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Sunshine, and Smash Bros. Melee. And they're saying here that the triggers for a light or full press, you can set up your controller to do basically the light press on L and R and the full press on ZR and ZL. Again, I don't, maybe that seems like it would get a little bit confusing, especially playing Smash, but, who knows? Maybe you get used to it. I'm not sure. They get into a few indie games, Ever Oasis, I'm sorry. Let's see the indie games here. Runner 3, SteamWorld Dig 2, Overcooked. Kind of just give some release dates for those. Shakedown Hawaii. Again, these dates look like they could be legit, but this is just all just rumor. Then it looks like some 3DS games. Lady Layton is a late is planned for a 2018 release date. Could be cool. You know, Lady Layton. I've never played any of those games. I know that people really enjoy them. A little bit about Fire Emblem Echoes, and then ARMS. According to this, they give some detail about it. Four new characters, and they say the game's going to release May 29th. There's nothing Smash Bros. Related in this direct, not even 3 remaining amiibo. Don't get your hopes up. So, again, just rumors. If it's real, pretty cool stuff. Because of Thousand Year Door being in there, most people say it's fake immediately. So, who knows? Who knows? I'm looking forward to the Virtual Console, and I can't wait to get some of those classic games on the Switch. Let me know in the comments, if you're watching this on YouTube, what Virtual Console games you would like to see. That's it for today's Daily Nintendo News. Thank you for watching live, guys. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you tomorrow.